Hello, my folks, good friends. Got all my things done, all my errands. Just got a little bit of work to do as I go forward. Here. Ow. Good old mosquitoes. So these are my no trespassing signs that I have worked pretty hard at getting done as fast as possible. I dropped all the information off at the police station, so that's set up. And now all I have to do is put these in the ground. So now one thing I've learned is these staples need a good extra there we go. Actually, that's not so bad. Another one. There's up here. There's two. And with me, and maybe I'll bring you guys with me too. So as you can see now, we got a nice visual, words as well, which should be much clearer to understand other than just flags. Okay, a few more to put in. one on the other side, and this little one here, which I just have to repair. And more or less, that is the way it is. Now, I just have this extra piece here. Okay, that's why the wood was a bit warped, so therefore wasn't going through properly. I can feel that bug on my ear. Oh man. Ow, shit. There. I had to buy a silly little sun hat. Kind of feel like a Boy Scout or something. I got it at Canadian Tire, but it does help a lot with the sun and stuff. Okay. So I might just break this over here for a little bit. Well, so much for that one. So I think that's it. I have to fix this one. The wood was a bit messed up. Now I gotta get back in time. Sorry, my head's always getting cut off on these things. As far as I've been told, always do it on the scenic side, so the long shot, but then of course it cuts things out and stuff. So anyways, there we go. Anyone coming here would have a hard time not understanding that message. And what I'm going to do is just hold back with the dogs for a couple of days. I'm going to try, even though they would love to be walking around here, but I just can't risk it. And just in case anyone's playing some games, regardless of whether I have no trespassing and other kind of warnings and markings and police called and everything, some people can just be wacko in things they do, and I don't have to understand the mentality, but there we go. If they're doing these crazy things, why am I not seeing? Oh yeah, there. It's not for me to figure out who and what someone is and why they're doing it and all that. That's their life, their reality. So I don't want to have to even use up energy figuring out how and why someone else does what they do. So back onto the trail. Actually, this will be kind of fun because I could take you guys. Hold on. I'm just going to make sure I got everything back the way I want it. Ugh. I wish I had got that sign up because I'd have one less thing to carry. Ugh. Just slightly clumsy odds and ends. Okay, so tripod is collapsed and here we are. I'll show you a trail that I made. It's not beautifully made yet. I've just more marked it, cleaned up a little bit. And this is for me and my dogs to take so that I completely avoid any chance of like even coming close to stepping on someone else's property. So here we go. So this is my trail that I made for me and the doggies. So we'll see if we can go quickly. At least quicker than when I'm with my dogs, because at the moment the trail is at that stage where we will get tied around trees and stuff, because I have two of them. It's always someone that's going to go around the other direction around a tree. So here we are following our ribbons. So this is the trail that I came out of the other day, going the other direction. Ow, mosquito. Frig. Whoa. That was annoying. Oh, some places where they bite, it's just aggravating. Okay, now you're getting kind of a rocky road camera ride here, because I'm more concerned about not scratching my face than keeping the angle perfect. But here we are. I tried to make the trail a little bit exciting for the dogs. All these little branches now have to be cleaned off. There. There we go. Something's getting loose. Let me just tighten this. Okay. So we're on the dog trail coming down towards my place. And so the other day I was taking the dogs on their first walk up here to avoid, to get as far away from the property line as I could, respectfully. And I came out of that opening that I went into, and there was the guy walking on the area that was clearly my land, where I walked the dogs, and I was in a panic because I've never had the dogs come up to someone on the trail, because it's private property and no one walks on the trail but me and my dogs, unless I invited someone. So I step out of the forest and there's this guy with his little dog, and I panic because I'm like, oh my God, I'm number one, I'm tired from going up the hill. Luckily the dogs were a bit tired too, and it was hot. But I didn't know how they would respond to seeing a stranger on their property when they're guardian dogs. And luckily for him and me, they were riled up, but and especially considering what he was doing, flailing around and making aggressive gestures. My thoughts are, in order to test my warning about the dogs, because I guess he wanted something to happen. Luckily, they didn't do anything, and I was able to control them. So that's good info for me. But man, what a wacko. That person was just wanting something to happen. And I'm thinking, this is insane. Like, I'm more scared than he is. And he's the one on the receiving end if anything happened. And I'm like, this guy must be insane. That's entitlement to the maximum, where you literally think that you can do anything because it's you are the law, or you have the law, or whatever. So scared the living daylights out of me. I was on the phone with Raven too. Didn't even realize I didn't turn off the phone, so Raven heard the whole thing, all his crazy antics, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna be 60 coming up really soon, and this guy is about the same age. Looks about 20 years older, but approximately the same age. And there he is, acting like worse than a teenager, actually. So I'm like, wow, am I actually in this reality right now? Is this really happening? So I throw out some warning shots. Warning shots as in words. And, you know, about the dogs, about the property. The more I warned, the more this person just went limbic. You know, was doing the, you know, grab your crotch, suck my dick kind of stuff and whatever. I think that was when I kind of let one slide myself. A little bit of immaturity came out and I called him a eunuch, I think. But, you know, this is all about being honest and transparent, so I'm not hiding. I stooped. I got triggered. Said a few other things about other stuff, which I won't even mention because it was definitely designed to trigger me, and I managed to shut my mind off and not hear fully what he was saying, because, you know, those were words designed to get at me. And trigger me. So it was good that I didn't. Although, gosh, I couldn't have got close to him anyways with the dogs. So that was his safety thing there. But anyways, there we go. There's the other sign. But hey, I said I would get this done. I managed to get everything together. I got, gosh, pieces from everywhere all over Ontario in my travels. Didn't have something somewhere, I found it somewhere else. But wow, that Coroplast, the foam core stuff here that I have as a backing for the signs, I buy Gorilla Glue spray on maximum adhesive, and I spray it onto the Coroplast and onto the signs, letting it dry, and I read the can, and the damn thing says basically the only thing it doesn't glue is that which I'm gluing. I'm like, oh, great. So it said something about heating with a blowtorch and it will have some effect on the finish, and sometimes that'll make it stick a bit better. So I decided to use a lighter and heat up right where the seam is and see if I could kind of melt it on. It definitely improved the bond, but I went and got another stapler for sealing on both sides and just stapled them all as well, which was definitely the better. Hi, doggies. Oh, my arm is so sore. I don't know, some little chronic thing because I don't stop using it. It's right in here somewhere. It makes me think of my torn rotator cuffs when I tore each one at different times in this slow, long healing thing where I couldn't stop doing things. So let's see. Okay, this is my equipment belt for my staples and everything. This is good because it's like a utility belt, really, with a mesh inside layer, so I can just, if I'm working, when I'm working on carving or even painting, whatever, I got myself a little utility belt. To keep stuff with me. And I do also have a little canteen to bring water with me too. But yeah, I've been using this when I do certain things and it helps a bit. Oh boy, that was something. It's very humid right now. Okay, Baba, I'm coming. I'm a-coming. Okay, just go say hi to the doggies. Although, I have some little pebble in my boot that I'm gonna have to take off. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. Hey, doggies. I was just telling the people watching about that incident with you guys and some stranger on your special place. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go for our walkie. Are we gonna go for our walkie? Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, good baby. Oh my baby. Oh my baby. Oh my baby. Let me see your eyes. Let me see your eyes. Oh, I know you're smelling everything. Smelling everything. Here, Kelly. Come here, my baby girl. Oh, get that horse fly off of your, or deer fly off of your face. Huge. Don't claw my back. This is their favorite thing when I'm paying attention to one, the other one will come around the back. As Khaleesi's doing right now, watch. Let's see if it happens. And she will, let's claw my back to get my attention. And the thing is, it's just not the most fun thing because it's really sharp. Right? You didn't do it? Oh, what I would do without my doggies, I don't even want to think. They keep me sane. They keep me grounded. They keep me happy. They keep me loving. I don't know, they just make the place feel like something's not empty while Raven's gone. Oh, you're a good boy. He's a good boy, yes. He's a good boy, yes. Have lots of water before we go on our walk. Here, boy. Have some water. Here, Baba. Have some water. You need some brushing first. You got tons of hair coming on. Khaleesi sheds before Tor, which is good because then I can work on one at a time. So now Khaleesi's just about looking normal and she's not as overheated. Tor now has tons tons of this stuff to come off. Hey, my bubba? Good boy. Hey, easy. Hey, Billy. Hey. Watch, you guys. Okay, I know you want to go on your walk. I know you want to go on your walk. But I can't handle the same roughhousing as you guys can. Gosh. At least he still has a little bit of hair to be brushed off, but I can get a little bit off each time. Ah, my doggies. My doggies. Okay. A day in the life of Damon. A Damon day. A day for Mund. Yes, oh, you're a happy boy. You're a happy boy. Gosh, these leashes have had their day. Okay, my bugs. Okay, my bugs. Oh, there's a good girl, Achilles. There's a good girl. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Are you happy? Happier than ever? Are you a happy bubby? Oh. Okay. Okay. You guys just don't knock over the camera. Good babies. And just lock this gate again. And now I think, okay, hold on, Tor. Let's take this off the tripod. The last teeny bit of this camera thing with the walk. Ow! What? That was a nice mosquito bite right in the back of the elbow. It's always unique